Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. Baby, baby, when I look at you. Let's get this shit cracking. Come on. Hey, man. Whoa, whoa, whoa. It's just like moonshine. How you got home? This shit's so serious, playboy.
EA Sports coverage of the National
I'm so
Football
tough.
League welcomes you to USAA Stadium, the home of the Madden Championship Series. It's so good to have you here with us. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson getting set for kickoff here. Greg, no matter how many ways we look at this game, it always comes down to one stat, doesn't it? How you taking care of the ball.
Yeah, it's just so crazy, Mike, that every single week, no matter how complex these matchups get, how many factors there are to determining who wins and who loses any game in the NFL, at the top of the list, the most important metric that everybody studies, can you protect the ball on offense and can you take it away on defense? And I don't think today's matchup is any different. Can you be aggressive and take care of the ball? And on defense, if you get your opportunity to take it away and get it back to your offense, you've got to make the play.
It's hot. Get hot. Get ready. Get on.
Nice gain here. He's going to be marked down at the 35-yard line. Terrific starter there. Gain of 15 and a first down.
And I think this is something we're going to see a lot here tonight. The ability to use this run game to really set the tone coming out here for this offense.
Ball out to the 35-yard line as they come up for 1st and 10. They'll stay on the ground. A nice pickup, moving it across the 40. We'll give them 6 on that play. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4. From the 41, here's 2nd down and 4.
Hurricane, strong enough to start an engine.
He'll go right and find his running back.
Tommy
First down, a gain of about 4. And movement up front. And that's our first time tonight to check in with our referee.
Baby, I've been watching you. We're on my Range Rover. Slur K.
Following the penalty, they'll run it past midfield to the 45. And he
Hurricane. We're talking coming Hurricane. Hurricane. Wow, suck at this field goal shit.
Able to get the opening touchdown and do it with a long run.
Mike, anytime you can create
Come on, bro.
plays in the run game here,
why is that shit so hard?
They're going to be able to build on those plays as the rest of this game moves along.
Wait, bro. Shit hard as fuck.
stands at 6-0 as this one is kicked off.
Booty ass kick. Bro.
Here's Smith to return it. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And it will finally get him down. He gets all the way close to the 40-yard line. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. Off the play fake, it's May. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up 2nd down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Out of the gun, here's May. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force 3rd down.
And 10 yards to go.
Working out of the gun. It's May. Got his receiver on the in-cut. He's got it.
That nigga terrorized me in Madden 25. Now this nigga's back in here.
1st and 10. 49-yard line.
Like, is this a joke?
Throw again is May. And
Get him.
this one down inside the 40-yard line.
Come on, user.
It's a gain of 11. And they'll move the chains with another 1st down. Play fake. Here's May. Taking a shot downfield for Smith. And he'll take it on in. Steve Smith.
Like we started saying, that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the
Yeah, Loki got the
motherfucking
shit
here. Two
though.
guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
So following the touchdown, Borregales is back to send this one away. Here's Smith to return it. Now an opening past the 30. And he'll be on the return. And the drive will begin there.
I don't need nobody. Yeah, that's low-key good. I don't need. Yeah, they need to put him in. I don't care about nobody.
And that one going to be closed
I don't want nobody.
knifing it and dropping him for a loss. After the loss of 3,
I don't
it is
care
2nd
about
and 13.
nobody.
From the shotgun, here's Jackson.
Oh, what the fuck?
I had a defender draped all over, incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
Hands up. Sit up. Ready. Finish it up. Sit up.
Jackson now. Short on that. Caught by Hill. Pretty good effort on that one. It will not be enough. It's going to be a 4th down.
Mike, I don't really even think this is much of a conversation on the plus side of the 50. I think you've got to keep your offense on the field, stay aggressive, and try to maintain possession. You get a field position like this, you want to make sure this drive ends with some sort of points.
Now Jackson on 4th down. That's taken in.
Go, Lynch.
Brought down on what will be the final play in this opening quarter. It's the Chargers with the football to begin this 2nd quarter as they've got it with 1st and 10.
Ready. Finish it up. Sit up.
Jackson up top again. Over the middle of the big target pass. at first and goal. He is down inside the 10-yard line.
Hey, Alex, it's hot. It's hot. 180.
Here's a run. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits. What do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal?
Jackson now on 2nd down. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back.
Jackson's pass complete to Marshawn Lynch.
Play 7 of the drive coming up, and it's 3rd and goal. Here's Jackson. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
To the end zone, it's intercepted. Picked off by Jerry Jones. And this turns out to be a nice return as he is out of bounds at the 30-yard line. Throwing on 1st and 10 is May. This to the right side, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
I'm not so sure he would have picked up the 1st down had they connected either way, but still, disappointing outcome to not at least get a handful of positive yards on that last one.
That's quickly out to Smith. Now he's loose at the 40. Inside the 20. And what an effort after the catch. He goes all the way. 70 yards. Touchdown, Kansas City. A terrific job all the way around, especially after the catch, Greg. To take it to the end zone for a touchdown.
I'm just so impressed by the acceleration of this receiver, Mike. He catches what is a short pass, and he's able to turn it up the field and take it all the way for 6. That is an impressive play, run after the catch.
So following the touchdown, Oregalis is back to send this one away. Here's Smith to return it. And he goes nowhere. Buried back to the 15-yard line. Jackson now to throw on 1st down. Oh, the struggles continue. Another interception. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdown.
That's about as bad as it can possibly get. Like, you're only one play into the drive. You're trying to establish a little early rhythm, get something going, and now you're jogging off the field watching your opponent celebrate in the end zone. So we're going to have to come back out here on offense pretty quickly, regroup, take a deep breath, and try to bounce back.
So following the touchdown, Oregalis is back to send this one away. Here's Smith to return it. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. A 1st down throw for Jackson. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete. Jackson, Smith, and Jigba, the intended receiver. And it'll bring up 2nd down. Now it's Jackson. That one taken in. That's Tedoroa McMillan. caught a ball here tonight, and it is good for a first down.
Los Angeles.
Now the Chargers will use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime. Whole lot of extra muscle over there on the left side for this first and 10. Jackson taking the deep shot for Smith and Jigba. And incomplete.
So I like the aggressiveness of the call, but as the rest of the game unfolds, Mike, there needs to be better overall execution. A little bit cleaner. Next thing you know, they're going to hit some of those big shots.
To the air one more time with Jackson. Incomplete. George Kittle was the intended target that time. And it's going to bring up a third down. Off the play fake. Jackson. And that is incomplete.
It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on third down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on fourth down or simply punt or take a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more cracks to score touchdowns.
He'll try and get there on the ground. And he's out of bounds all the way inside the 15-yard line. What a big play on 4th and 10. 38 yards. On play action, here's Jackson. And he's in. George Kittle. Touchdown, Los Angeles.
And that was just a great drive, really from start to finish, Mike. You can see the play call just really finding his rhythm, mix and run, mix and pass. Results in the touchdown pass, but really everything they did, the entire possession worked to perfection. You can sustain the drives like that and come away with touchdowns, and that goes a long way towards establishing your identity for the rest of this game.
Throwing Jackson. That's going to be incomplete. That would have been a tough grab. The collision brought it loose. The try for 2 is unsuccessful. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. We'll see a return here from his own end zone. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 17.
I was about to number 4 on channel 4.
That's caught by Smith on the right side.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
We'll go play action with Madden. Open Madden downfield is Smith. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. So we are at halftime, and Greg and I will be back right after this. It's the National Football League on EA Sports.
Some of those niggas got players, you motherfuckers taking a long time. They've been scratching his butt. See how to TG something. Hey, nigga, what the fuck are you doing? Goddamn homie. I'm so G. G ain't G. I'm so G. I came for the G to the G. G for the face.
Pretty interesting
Oh
first
my
half. We'll see
god,
if
bro.
any
What the
strategy
fuck?
changes for the next 30 minutes or more as
Alright,
the
bro.
second half gets underway.
More than one. What's next? That's what got him pop. Thank God. Well, yeah, thank God. Hey. Thank God.
On play action, here's May. That's caught downfield by Smith.
Look at Smith is burning. Oh,
And he's going to take this one all the way. 70 yards. Touchdown, Kansas City. His big night continues. His third touchdown of the game. Operating from the shotgun, it's May. The pressure got to him. He was hit as he threw it. It's incomplete, and they come up empty, trying for two. So following the touchdown, Borregamas is back to send this one away. Here's Smith to return it. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Boy, some bulk in the formation on that right side here for 1st and 10. From the gun, Jackson. Down the field, it's caught on that left sideline. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. And the Chargers first down. A handoff as they try to run it here. And showing the quick feet there as he gets forward for a pickup of 3.
Is he ready for a long while? Is he ready for the oh now? Getting ready on the long
From the 38 now, here's 2nd and 6. Play action now. Jackson. This one is complete along the sideline. A very nice job to fit that ball in. It'll be a modest gain. 3rd down. They need 5. In the shotgun, here's Jackson. And that one's incomplete. They really ratcheted up the coverage there. And they force 4th down.
I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on 3rd down. It's something these teams stress all week. Here's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up 4th down.
4th down. Jackson. There's Fant open right side. And he will have the 1st down. Needing to make something happen. Trailing here in the 3rd
You ever see
quarter.
that? Some good ass players, bro.
Again, it's Jackson. Moving left. The coverage right there. And it's knocked away. Incomplete. Trying to get it to Christian McCaffrey out of the backfield. And it'll be 2nd down. Now, faking the give. Pass caught left side by Fant. And he'll be out of bounds after a gain of 9. They'll go about trying to convert on 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and inches.
13.
I'm not going
Pick
to
this
see
one up on the
that.
ground. And he will score.
I was defending.
Marshawn Lynch. Touchdown
What
Chargers.
are you doing? He was 30?
That is 2nd touchdown tonight. Jackson and the offense trying to get 2 more here.
30.
Chargers will
He'll
line
look
up
to
for
throw.
the 2-point conversion.
That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by Josh Jones. Out now is the punter, Morstead. Following the touchdown, he sends this away. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. Get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line.
At their own 22-yard line.
They go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. Off the play fake, it's Mays. Oh, he's going to be followed up and taken down. They got him. Mason Graham in there to drop him, and that's going to be a loss of 9 to open this drive. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Off the play fake, here's May. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. It was comfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up 3rd down. On play action, he'll set up to throw. Now, a deep ball here for Ridley. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is 4th down. They'll go. Here's May. This is intercepted. And he is going to score. So they make the decision on 4th down to try to go for it. Instead, it goes back the other way for a pick 6.
Yeah, and anytime you go for it on 4th down, you're saying, hey, we don't mind rolling the dice and taking some chances. In this case, it backfires. The defense is able to capitalize, and they take it all the way back the other way.
The Chargers will line up for the
They'll try to pick this up with a run. And he will get into the end zone. They're able to tack on the 2-point conversion.
Not a real complicated breakdown needed here, Mike. In short yardage situations like that, if you have confidence in both your back and your offensive line, sometimes it's the simplest plays that have the best results.
Boy, I ain't thinking about it. that shit. What happened? He left. Oh no, hell, hey, if it's out there, that's out there. Ain't no way around it. We stood to the judge, we ain't seen nobody. Like nigga, is you really with that shit, or you just be around it? Like nigga, if you about it, then I'm about it. Gotta see about it. Hey, I thought we ain't having jets. Oh that bad, like he playing catch. I just yes. I ain't think about it. Boy, I ain't think about it. I think about it. Hey. I think about it. I think about him. And I say about it. You really with that shit, or you just be around it? I say around now. I'm a beast. Yeah, you'll be drowning.
If you're a
Like the pink
freeway
slips.
fan, we're just east of the 405. One of the modern jewels of the NFL. Beautiful SoFi Stadium in Inglewood. With Greg Olson, Mike
Son,
Tirico
never
up here in
seen
the booth.
bitch.
So glad that you are along with us.
Never
Greg got a
caught
couple
him.
offenses here that love to take their
Shit, I
shots
know
down
you
the field.
tired.
So the defenses really have their task
I
right in
ain't
front
think
of them
about it.
if they want to win
Yeah,
this game.
No
I
question.
ain't
I
think
think as
about
many of the
it.
matchups that we've delved
I
into
think
this
about
entire
it.
week,
Yeah.
it really comes down to
And
which
I think
defense
about
puts a
it.
lid on the opposing
Can't
passing
see
game
around him.
and prevents as many big plays as possible.
About
We
it.
see
You
it
really
week
want
in
that
and
shit.
week out. The correlation between generating big plays,
Yeah,
especially
around
through the air,
here.
directly leads to the
Hey,
ability to
I really
score
pull it
early. And
up,
so
back
big
streets, and you know
teams
my
go the
niggas
long
really
way. You
shoot
know
it
the
up.
defensive
Bitch,
old
I'm
saying
in
is
that
make
go
them snap
downtown
it
looking
again.
for the hoochies, and she ain't put no money in my hand, she don't salute me. I'm just trying to run up this bag, run this payroll. She fucking with a nigga cause she say so. I run my money, get my pesos. She wanna fuck with a bunk, nigga, let her do so.
Here's a first carry for their running back. And he'll be
Woo,
brought down
Marshall, listen,
for
do it
a
to these
run
niggas.
down to the 40. It's a gain of a huge play right off the bat. 35 yards.
Well, it's hard to imagine starting a game much better than that. Great play design. You can tell all week they love that play to start the game, and man, you can see why.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
Sit hot. Sit hot. 180. Finish it. Sit hot.
Now it's a bootleg with Jackson. Now he takes off. One on, he brings it to the red zone. Taken down inside the 20-yard line. It's a gain of 22 yards to pick up there. First down, L.A.
You know this defense works all week defending this quarterback as a scrambler, as a runner. But sometimes it's just hard to simulate until you see him in real life. His speed, his ability to create. We saw him get him here early on a big scramble. He's able to pick up the first down.
And this time the rush gets home. And down he goes.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive. They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Not fun here. 3rd and a lot. Jackson now. Looking middle of the field. It's complete. A pretty good comeback to say the least. Not enough for a first down, but a really solid pickup. And it brings us to 4th down. To throw is Jackson. This one.
Hold on to the ball, nigga.
The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on down.
So they got fucking Sam Darnold, fucking Seahawks, nigga.
Off the bootleg. Here's Darnold. He's
Get
gonna
this
tuck it
nigga.
in
Get
tight.
this nigga.
And a good one here. He'll be marked down.
You heard me?
Pass will
Hey,
25-yard line.
hey, there's our hand. Coming flawless.
Gain of
Money
16
calling.
and a first down. Darnold now on 1st and 10. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time.
Last nigga was a pretty far.
Second
Hey,
down.
sorry, what's your name, baby? That's on my phone. I said payment. Oh, yeah. Where you from? I said San Diego. I'm a G member. Hey, anyway, what you want though? That's his mother on my phone though. What I ad posted.
And it sets up 3rd and long. It's going to take a shot down the field.
Fuck out of here.
And this is going to be
Here's some money with it.
great work there, making things
Punt that
difficult.
shit. Niggas ain't gonna go for it.
It'll set up a 4th down.
Hey, I'll let you hit. I'll pop it out the bitch.
They do indeed snap as they'll try and throw.
I got everything he did it.
Is intercepted. Picked off.
The other day. I just fired a hoe the other day.
Has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone.
Yeah, law, city chasing. Original.
Now Jackson.
No, I learned from my last mistake, nigga. Should never pick that punk ass play. Fuck that play, nigga. Get that play out of my playbook. I see that shit, I'm like, yeah, it's gonna work. And it don't. Nigga. That shit don't fucking work, nigga. That shit just gives me a fucking pick. That's what it do. It's an automatic fucking pick. Or a pick 6. Nigga, what kind of bullshit that is, man.
Escaping the danger, throwing and completing.
That's what I get for being an idiot.
76 yards. Touchdown,
Oh, you serious right now, brother? You serious right now?
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back, even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan. Everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and run away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession 1. What are you going to do in response on possession 2? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
Shorty got that body out of no time, set up, you gon' kill my vibe. Stand on my money, don't know my side. Inside, and you better choose wisely. That's my eye, 1, 2, 3, so 4, 5.
After the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away. Here's Smith to return it.
Yeah,
Get this
nigga.
up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop.
At their own 22-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. His drive will start on the ground. And he's going to be marked out up around the 33. They get 11. And quickly pick up the 1st down.
The ability to be effective on 1st down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a 3rd down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
A 1st down throw for Jackson. Open man downfield is Kittle. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. So after one, it's the Seahawks with the early lead. And we're back at SoFi in SoCal after this.
The way I do, the way I can love you
Unbalanced
better.
look to the left here on 1st down.
The
As
way
we
I do,
are ready to get back underway. On 1st and 10, Jackson. Rolling right.
What the fuck was that, man?
But it is incomplete.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
That would have been beautiful.
Was the intended target. And 3rd down coming up. 3rd down and 10. Jackson up top again. On the run to the right. That one just kept getting worse and worse until finally they bring him down.
The defensive coaches, they preach all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense in a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
That is hot. And he's going to have the Chargers first down. What will be a big play there from 4th and long.
That's another.
And it's hardly an exaggeration when I say, Mike, that he's probably one of the most difficult individual assignments in the entire league. It's like playing football against a really good kid in your neighborhood. He's just hard to cover. And plays like this, it just shows how special he can be.
Game 3 brings up 2nd and goal.
2 minutes remain. First half in a 7-0 game. Greg and I return to SoFi Stadium after a short break. Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal. Now the Chargers will use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play. They'll try to run this one in. Good blocking, and he's in. Marshawn Lynch, touchdown Chargers.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world.
How the
He's able to
fuck?
displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and it's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
Out now is the punter, Morstead. Following the touchdown, he sends this away.
We got Moss,
And he's going to bring it out from the middle of the end zone. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
23 yards on it.
And he'll get maybe a yard. That's it. Boye Littleton with the play.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
Now a 3rd and 2.
And it's 3rd down.
From the shotgun, here's Darnold. He's got his man complete to Johnson. And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
Up the middle they go. Down to the goal line. No signal. Is he in? They'll say it did not break the play, but a real solid gain on 1st and goal. Here now, 2nd down and goal. Barkley. And he is not going to get to the goal line. He's even going to lose yards on that play. And now it is 3rd and goal.
You know what he's going to do? Be sick when he can't score.
Operating from the gun, it's Darnold. And this is not going to do the trick. Unable to get back to the line of scrimmage. And it leads to fourth down.
So often down here in these goal-to-go situations, so much of the emphasis is placed on taking away the wide receivers and the tight end targets in the end zone. It's not so easy bringing these backs down on the check down, so give a lot of credit to this defense, rallying to the ball and keeping them short of the end zone.
Working out of the gun, it's Darnold.
Come on, jump or something, nigga. Jeez.
You know, Mike, I think we're going to see a lot of this, and you know why? It's the new kickoff rule. So think about it. In the old days,
Like what, brother?
you kick a touchback, and your opponent would have the ball on the 20.
I'm in love. I'm in love.
Nowadays, you go for 3 points and you kick a touchback.
Y'all hear, nigga?
On the 35,
I'm
it's
in
almost 30
love.
yards
I'm
of
in
field position. You're just better off going for
love.
touchdowns when you get in here tight.
He'll come across the 20 and take him down.
Dude, I can sing too. Stop playing with me. Stop playing with me.
Unbalanced look here to the right side on 1st and 10. In the shotgun, here's Jackson. Taking the deep shot for Smith and Jigba. Oh, the defender able to get his head around and intercepted. Picked off by Josh Jones. And a big return. He finally tackled right near midfield.
First and 10 at their own 48-yard line.
Darnold to throw on 1st down. Now, a deep ball here for Ridley.
Fuck out
It's going to
of
be
here.
incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered.
Go pick,
And
Darnold.
now
Come
this
on.
First half will come to an end. Third quarter set to
Dude.
commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports.
Deal with
Now,
it.
here comes a return from the 9.
Deal with it.
And he is stopped.
Deal
Missing
with it.
25.
Deal with
Drive will begin
Deal with
there.
it. Deal with it. Deal with it. Deal with it. Deal with it.
On the ground, it's Barkley to start the drive. This is going to be a Seahawks first down as he gets up past the 35.
A gain of 11 on the play. First down, Seattle.
Darnold to throw. Smith and Jigba there for the catch. And they'll get about half what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
Second and 5. At the 40.
Darnold now to throw. This one pulled in by Westbrook Akine. Down to the 10. And he'll be taken down. A big play for Seattle. And even 50 yards. There we go. So the big play changes the complexion of things. It's 1st and goal now from just inside the 10-yard line. Handoff here, up the middle, marked down at the 6. Now here's 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Now Darnold. And this one blown up. Good serve. Drop him. Loss on the play. Back to the 9-yard line. 3rd and goal. Darnold. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him. Interesting decision. A field goal makes it a 2-score game. They're going to keep the hammer down and go for it on 4th and goal. Contact
Oh my
up front.
God.
Did they get one of the defenders to jump?
That's on the couch. In his house. Oh, the nigga take me out.
The offense will stay out there, but they've got some yards to pick up. 4th down and goal. To the goal line and in. Jackson, Smith, and Jigba. Touchdown,
So by nature, Mike, you know I am the guy that is generally aggressive on 4th down, but I'm not sure if I was the coach that I would even be this aggressive. I mean, it was 4th and long, but hey, listen, they have confidence in their offense, they have confidence in their group, and hey, who are we to second guess them?
And this is not going to wind up anywhere near the landing zone, so they're going to blow it dead, and they'll bring the ball out to start at the 40-yard line. A pair of 1st downs gives them 1st and 10 up at the 40. He'll go left side here and complete this one. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. Can't ask for much more. 22 yards on the first play of the drive. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Thrust to his right, taking the deep shot for Smith and Jigba. That is caught. Jackson, Smith, and Jigba. The teamwork was just ideal there. Greg, we don't see practice all week, but we see it pay off in the game.
And when you have a wide receiver, Mike, that can operate near the sideline, it just increases the amount of space that quarterback has to work with. He knows that he can put that ball maybe a little bit further away from the defender, knowing he's got the guy on the other end to not only secure the catch, but to keep his feet in bounds for a touchdown. It doesn't happen often in the NFL, Mike, but there is nothing better when the entire stadium, the opposing team, everybody knows what play is coming, and they still can't stop it. Man, what a feeling for an offense, and it's exactly the case here.
Here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field. On play action, here's Darnold. This ball batted away. It's incomplete. He was looking for Nick Westbrook-Akine there. And that will lead to a 2nd down.
2nd and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Throwing, Darnold. It'll be Smith and Jigba bringing it in. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. A big play for Seattle. And even 30 yards. Here's 1st and 10. To throw is Darnold. It is caught. It is Westbrook-Akine. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
2nd and 6 at the Chargers' 43-yard line.
Off the play fake. Here's Darnold. That's going to be incomplete, and the clock will stop. Likely one more play in this 3rd quarter. 3rd and 6. Darnold to the air once more. Got it with Smith and Jigba. And he's out of bounds here. It's a big pickup at the end here of the 3rd quarter of play.
Oh, boy.
Still get a 1st down at the 1. 1st and 10, they go from the 11. This throw left side, taken in by Johnson. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the Chargers' 4-yard line.
They'll go play action with Darnold. This one caught at the 4. And a good job rallying to the football. Holding just a gain of a yard that sets up 3rd down.
It's a gain of a yard. And it's 3rd down.
Here's Darnold again. That one, take it in. Calvin Ridley. Touchdown, Seattle. He's got another one. His 2nd touchdown of the evening. Point after now from Dicker. It's up and good. And the Seahawks have doubled their advantage. It is now a 28-14 game. After the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away. Here's Smith to return it. Get across the 20, mark him at the 22-yard line. This is 1st and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 21-yard line.
So 2 minutes left to play in the 2nd half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. Now on 2nd and long. They'll drop to throw. Got his receiver on the in-cut. He's got it. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. They get 20 on the connection. It's good for a Charger 1st down.
It's been tough sledding for this offense all day today, Mike, but especially here in the 2nd half. So they are just in desperate need of a spark. Just something to get their offense into a little bit of a rhythm if they want to have any chance to find themselves back into this game here late.
That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end.
The coverage too good downfield. They'll wind up taking him down. Tyrese Knight. He gets in there to drop him for a big loss. And now it's 3rd and long. From the gun, Jackson taking the deep shot for Smith and Jigba. And the Seahawks are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line.
And that should be the final dagger in this one. I mean, barring